Now, here's Chris.
It's too hot. It's just too hot.
I like it hot, but this is too.
It's too hot. Morning, everybody. Morning. Welcome to the Chris Moyles Show. It is Tuesday. It is the 1st of July, 2025. And it is hot.
Isn't it?
It is ludicrously hot. Right now in London, it is 6:31 in the morning and it is 22 degrees. It's 17 degrees in Manchester. It's 18 degrees in Cardiff. It's crackers weather. It's crackers weather. And last night was, if you slept, then well done. If you managed to cool yourself down and cool the room down. And it's going to be another warm one again today.
It is, yeah. It's going to be stiflingly hot, and especially in the southeast, where we are.
And then it starts to cool down a bit tomorrow, and then the rain's come in. Yay, great. Anyway, we're back in the studio.
Yes, how is it to be home?
Yeah,
so
nice.
To speak?
I was so tired yesterday. So tired.
I enjoyed your camper van show, as I always do.
Thank you.
It's a highlight.
Yeah. I don't know what we'll do next year, if we indeed were here next year.
There's no Glastonbury, is there?
No.
No.
We should do our own festival.
Shall we?
Yeah.
Yes. Absolutely right.
Now, I tell you who's not here today. James Robinson's not here.
He's not?
Because I left him there.
That's right. That's right.
He didn't know, but that was the deal.
Yeah, he's enjoying lavish hospitality in Somerset.
So he's not here today. So you won't believe this. This is. How has it come to this?
Well, what's happened now?
Captain Crapbeard is technically and actually in charge of the Chris Moyles Show today when it comes to global/Ofcom.
That's really
Hey,
good.
guys. Thanks for having me.
Who is in charge, really?
And Captain left his voice at Glastonbury on Sunday night.
I left a lot there, I think.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's there.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it sounds worse in the mic, doesn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Now, is this
compression and
Oh,
optimize?
it picks up all the problems.
Is this from lack of sleep, or is this from your exuberance and sort of possibly shouting at everybody and everything?
I mean, you know me. I'm a big shouter.
Yeah.
I'm not a shy guy when it comes to...
I'm the party king.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, that's my second catchphrase.
By the way, if you want to watch on the Global Player, we're live on the app as normal, the official Radio X app, Global Player. And if you're listening going, I've got to have a look at what Captain looks like. He looks absolutely fine. Everybody looks fine.
My eyes are a little bit like I think I might have to accept I've got hay fever. That might have to be something.
Oh yeah, that's it. Yeah,
That's what it must be.
I think I've got a bad bout of hay fever.
It's not Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday at Glastonbury.
Yeah.
It's hay fever.
That's it. Feeling a bit under the weather, guys. I may have an allergy.
Did you have any alcohol?
Yeah.
Did you have any vodka jellies from people selling vodka jellies?
I told my group that I was with, when they were coming around with vodka jellies, I was like, Pippa bought one of these a year ago.
Yeah.
She's not been the same since.
She married Toby.
She married Toby. It all went wrong.
I think she lost like 4 hours. Going, I feel sick. What's happened? I was literally going, don't buy them. And the guy selling them looked at me going, don't put me out of business, but don't buy them.
I remember years ago, 10 years ago or so, we were at Glastonbury, and this woman walked by, and I'm just going to say, she just looked like an old woman that you wouldn't buy stuff off.
Right.
Right? In a normal circumstance, if she walked up to you in a beer garden of a pub on a lovely Sunday afternoon, and she went, vodka jelly, you'd be like that. Away with you.
Yes.
Away with you, crackers lady. No, thank you. And one of the girls in our women, Megan, in our group went, oh, vodka jellies. Yeah, vodka jellies. And everybody bar me in our group went, oh yeah, vodka jelly. And I was like, are you all out of your minds?
Absolutely right.
Okay. And I'm thinking, you don't know what's in there.
No.
That could literally be water and orange juice.
Exactly. Or petrol.
Or who knows?
Yeah,
right?
Exactly.
Anyway, they all had a vodka jelly. And then it just shows you, since that moment, one of the people there's now kids have come along and everyone's a little bit older and we're watching Pulp and this woman walks by with a tray and she goes, vodka jellies? And I nudge my mate and I go, vodka jelly? And she goes, oh, I don't think so. No, thank you.
Learn your lesson there.
So I had the whole tray.
Did you?
And I had a great night.
Oh, you had a cracking time.
Oh, I had the best time.
I remember having homemade cider at Glastonbury that was offered to me by two men with a rucksack. I wish I'd said no.
Oh, you said yes?
I said yes.
Why?
I was with Dave at the time. We were about to go on stage, and we thought,
why
yeah, we'll have that.
would you?
It didn't smell good. It didn't taste good. It wasn't good.
And I bet it was warm.
It was warm,
yeah,
and had lots of sediment in the bottom.
So I'm a bit of a Boy Scout when it comes to this kind of stuff.
Good.
I'm just like,
that's the best.
No, you're all right. I don't want you. Number one, I wouldn't have a vodka jelly anyway.
No.
The last time I had a vodka jelly, I was 18 in Luxembourg, and I vomited on myself 4 hours later. So
no. Vodka
jelly and me don't mix well.
You've got history. You don't need to go there again.
But yeah, no, I'm good. I'd rather have a cider with a little bit of ice in it. That's where I live.
Oh yeah.
Just go old school.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
I'm once again. I'm a little bit Glastonbury hangover. I won't let it go. Last night Tiff and I sat down to have something to eat, and I'm like, right, should we watch some Glastonbury? Should we watch some of the stuff that we didn't see?
Yeah.
So we started watching stuff that we didn't see.
Yeah.
Right. The rule was we watch at least the one full song, and then we'll skip and watch something else. So we just started going through on the iPlayer. Right, let's watch a song from this person. Let's watch a song from that person. Let's watch a song from this person. Now, it was a stupid thing to do because at festivals, often song number one is the sound check song.
Yeah,
because they can't sound check.
Yeah.
So they will do a song that they can just be like, la, 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 and they're looking into the side of the stage going, I need a bit more me. La, 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 la. Too much me.
I need more Anthony.
Good. I knew you were going to say that.
Yeah, need more Anthony in my headphones. But we watched a few things, and then we watched all of Alanis Morissette.
Yes.
And then pretty much 3/4 of Biffy Clyro.
Right, yeah. Who were great. I saw quite a lot of Biffy.
And the director of Biffy Clyro and at least a couple of the camera people, the crane cam operator, one of those, if not both, I think loved the Chris Moyles Show on Radio X.
And also during the Lewis Capaldi set as well, whoever was filming that. They pretty much work at Radio X.
The amount of flags that I saw during that set. And now I've not watched Lewis back because I was watching Lewis.
Right, okay, you were there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where were you and I meant to meet? Pulp. Where were you if you were on the stage, which none of us are, if you're on the stage looking out, you're up to the left, just off the path?
Yeah, I was, if you're looking away from the stage on the left, yeah, we were at top right for most of Pyramid Stage stuff this weekend.
So we were around there for Lewis Capaldi.
Yeah.
We just got on the path and just up the side. And
we would have been very close for Lewis Capaldi then.
And Pippa and Toby walked past.
Yeah, that's mad, isn't it?
The amount of people I bump into at Glastonbury.
Yeah.
And I'm not just talking about being in hospitality, but just like, you just do.
Yeah.
You either absolutely don't, or you literally end up turning around and there's one of your best mates right in front of you and you're like, ah!
That's mad, isn't it?
I was in the absolutely don't bump into people thing this weekend.
Really?
If I planned to see them, but like me and Pippa were trying to link up. And it took us hours. Well, basically took us 3 days.
What a shame you didn't have, like, I don't know, some kind of significant sign or signage where you could meet up. Like, I don't know, a big flag that was flying high. Or
that's
There's just not much of that around, is there?
No, that's the problem.
So odd. So get that working. But we eventually found each other Saturday night.
Good.
I've still got my wristband on, I've just realised.
Have you? Now, last year or the year before, you kept it on for about 2 weeks after Glastonbury.
It wasn't 2 weeks, but
3 weeks, 4 weeks.
I just, like, I'm fine. I'll cut it off. I'll do it now. But I just meant to do it last night before I went to bed. Didn't. And then this morning, didn't.
Yeah. It's a nice one this year. It's very colourful.
Well, the wristband. The hospitality wristbands.
Yeah, mine's a different colour to yours, Chris.
Oh, you still got yours on.
You don't have the pinky orange one?
Yeah, I don't have the posh one.
Oh, do you have the yellow one for the Winnebago area?
No, I must have been lost in the post.
How was the Winnebago area?
Oh, it was lovely.
Was it great? Was it everything you wanted?
We had a great time.
Lovely.
Yeah.
That's good.
No, I had a really, really lovely time.
Yeah.
And then, but just thank God, though, the heat from yesterday and today, like Saturday was hot. Sunday was muggy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really muggy. And in fact, Sunday for me was probably more uncomfortable than Saturday. And also, I didn't wear shorts.
Oh, didn't you? Oh, really? Were you not big?
What is in?
Saturday morning, I woke up and I brought a pair of shorts with me, and I had my Oasis Adidas T-shirt.
Yes.
And my shorts were kind of a creamy colour, and that T-shirt's kind of similar. And I thought, right, I'll stick my white trainers on. And then Tiff saw me and she just went, "Oh, hello, Mr. Beige." And I'm like, "Yeah, but so what? I look great. I'm matching." She goes, "You're a bit beige, though." And I'm like, what do you prefer me to be pink? All pink?
Yeah, all pink.
So she shamed me into wearing my jeans.
Were you not...
Oh, you must
And
have
also
been
as well,
roasting.
I wouldn't have looked that colour by the end of it because it was really dusty, Glastonbury, this year. Really, really dusty.
Yeah, I can imagine.
But yeah, Saturday was hot. Sunday was muggy.
Yeah.
Yeah. But if it was yesterday's heat, let's say Friday or Saturday,
That would have been
Oh, it
awful.
would have been awful.
I would have been a washout.
Totally unbearable.
Oh, isn't it good?
Isn't it good? I'm glad you had a lovely time.
I reckon it'll catch on Glastonbury.
Did you have, Captain,
Yeah.
a lovely time?
I had one of the best weekends of my life.
Give me yes or no. Did you see a band or something that you hadn't planned on seeing that you were like, oh my God, this is amazing, I'm now a fan of them?
We saw Noah Khan, actually. And he's got the big song Stick Season that I imagine most people were there for. But it was wonderful.
Lovely.
Oh, good.
And I probably wouldn't have paid for a ticket to go see him before, but I absolutely would now.
That's good.
Nice.
Now, the other question is, and it's a yes or no, unless you want to elaborate, was there anything you were looking forward to or that you went to see and you thought, this is a bit rubbish?
Not overwhelmingly so.
Wow.
I sort of...
We clearly saw different things.
Yeah.
Oh, have you gone option B then?
No,
Without saying who it is.
No, there's some things I need to maybe try and explore a bit more because I'm not sure I 100% got what was happening on the stage.
Okay.
I mean, there's a bit of... So Sunday night, I saw Olivia Rodrigo, who was wonderful, by the way. I really enjoyed. Really classy act. And then brought out Robert Smith from The Cure.
Which I thought was
To
hilarious.
do Friday I'm in Love. And
Friday I'm in Love.
That's so cool, isn't it?
But the group I was with, like, you can tell you work in radio or around music, and you can tell there's a group of people who all work for the NHS. And they went, and they're like, "Oh, Robert Smith." And they went, "Who?" And I was like, "Robert Smith." They're like, "Who's that?" I went, No. I can't.
Yeah, but hold on. Now imagine
What
the
sort of
people
age?
you're hanging out with around your age.
Yeah.
So knock off 12 years off your age, right? And look at Olivia
Oh,
Rodrigo, girl fan. Please welcome Robert Smith. What?
I understand it.
Is this a joke? Is he a clown? Like if you're 19 and you've not found the cure yet, which is there's a huge possibility.
Yeah.
Are you going to be like, who's this? What's this? What's this joke here? I don't get it.
Yeah. But a lot of that. But I was surprised that a group
They
of
looked at each other like they were in love.
I know.
I love that.
It was lovely.
She
It's a
just
great
looked at him as if to be like, I've got Robert Smith on stage with me and this is just everything. And he was looking at her as if to go, I don't know why I agreed to do this. I think I'm glad I am. I think you're really good. I'm just going to stare at you. And it was kind of, because it's the only bit I've really seen, because I was watching The Prodigy on Sunday.
Yeah.
Only because, I will tell you, that's what they were showing at the private members hotel on the big screen.
Right, okay.
I had to be near my bed because I told to get up stupidly early Monday. So, the first few years I went to Glastonbury, I never even made Sunday.
Did you not?
No, because there's kind of no, because I had to get back to do radio Monday morning.
Yeah.
And so if I go down to the site, because I stay off site, if I go down to the site, I'm only going to know I've got to leave in 2-3 hours.
Yeah, true.
I can't drink because I'm driving. It's torture, so I just don't go.
Yeah.
So now I do get to go on a Sunday, but I have to be relatively sensible.
Yeah, well, that's good. How was the camper van? How was the transit van?
Oh, it was delightful.
Was it?
What a setup. And there was three of us. The Cub.
The Cub.
Oh, he looked after me. That
The Cub
van.
did?
Yeah, the van.
Did he?
Yeah, it was lovely.
Oh. You had a double bed in there?
I think you can call it a double bed.
Was it a 3/4 length double bed?
Yeah, I had a whole foot was off the bed.
Ah, okay. It's one of those.
You know, sort of hanging off the end of it.
Better than the tent, though, isn't it?
Better than a
Was
tent.
the camper van rocking? Hey? Right?
No, you just put the handbrake on, it's fine.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
You just scrape some things into the ground.
Especially park on a flat surface.
Yeah, it was really flat, the parking.
Really good. Yeah, because that's what you want. You want the flat parking.
Yeah.
You do want flat parking.
Well, I'm glad you had a good time. When do you think you'll be back with us?
Mentally? What month is it now? Where are we at?
Yeah.
Late August?
Great.
Now, Dom, 2 years' time, you're going to come or what?
Yes.
Right.
Absolutely. 100%.
Stop messing around.
I've never had, I don't really get FOMO. I'm quite lucky. I just don't get it. But I kind of did this year watching Glastonbury. And I think it was because of the sheer number of our flags, which when you're watching on TV was so impressive. I felt so proud. I know it sounds ridiculous.
No, me too.
I felt so proud of all our listeners, and because everyone, it was a real community. That's what it looked like. Everyone, just piling in together. It looked great. And yeah, I used to love going to Glastonbury, and I've not been for years. So yeah.
Okay, so I have a dream.
Oh.
That'd be a really good start to a speech.
That's a really good one.
We'll work on that. That we've now got 2 years, okay, to befriend a band, or there's a band out there right now that are going to blow up over the next year or so, and they're going to get asked to play Glastonbury, and they listen to our show.
Yeah.
Right? So maybe they've listened to our show for a long time, and then they've gone professional with their band, full time, and then they're going to be playing Glastonbury, and they will walk out with a flag.
Oh, now you're talking.
Or they go, can't believe we've got our very own Radio X flag. So we listen to that every year.
Yeah.
We're so proud. It's brilliant. Either or.
That would be lovely.
Either
take the
or.
band under our wing, and then
I was waiting for Simon from Biffy Clyro to point at our Mon the Biff flag and go, Mon the Biff. Look at that. Love that.
Well, Rod Stewart pointed directly at the Flaggy May flag, but didn't say anything. He just pointed at it, smiled. I was like, come on, say something now. And he didn't.
But it's cool that he spotted it.
Yeah, he was really
Did he spot it?
He was looking, they showed the flag. He was looking exactly where the flag was. They went back to the flag. It looked pretty.
So you could see, so Flaggy May was on telly?
Flaggy May was on TV.
Great, good.
So as you're watching the stage, it was on the left-hand side. My big bald head was in the middle, and James was just next to me.
Well, anyway, we could talk about this for ages and bore the pants off everybody, which we probably have done, to be fair. So let's move on. Now, Captain Crapbeard is executive producing the show. Producing, what are you today?
Oh, does anyone know?
So he's technically in charge. If something went awry with today's show and somebody had to go and speak to management, it would be Captain that they would see.
Okay, fine.
If something happened with Ofcom, the regulatory board, it would be Captain that would go and see.
Yeah.
So with that in mind, let's play with the heat getting hotter and we don't judge. Let's play Hot Lap Dancing Lovelies. Now, you know what it's like, women, when you've had a hard night lap dancing, working the club, earning those dollars, and the heat is stifling. You probably just got to bed after working the strip club all night long, and you just can't sleep. Give us a call, because we need you to play Hot Lap Dancing Lovelies.
Chris, I want an easy day today.
What do you think?
I think that's bad.
All right, well, we've opened the lines now.
We might have a day of meetings, I think.
I don't want the meeting.
All right, contestant number one, let's meet her.
No.
All right, there is the poll, and the song that you're going to be dancing to is...
Stop this.
It's the Libertines, Run, Run, Run!
At least it's on brand.
Yeah, very much, actually. If you're going to pole dance, do it to the Libertines.
I could bring that up in the meetings.
It was going to be Olivia Rodrigo, but...
Yeah.
So was she everything? I've got to watch it back. I didn't see it.
It was really good. I think you'd have liked it. I think she's put on a really good show, ended with fireworks, signs off the weekend, lovely. Goodbye. Good night, Vienna.
And
I love that. Thank you. Glastonbury is finished, and the Maccabees. Was it the Maccabees who were technically on last?
Oh, yeah, right.
I mean, obviously stuff goes on a little bit, doesn't it, still? Yeah.
Oh, my God. It still goes all night.
But, like, the Maccabees were, like, the last, before it went dancey and weird.
About midnight or 1 or something.
I think it just ended, like, 15 minutes after.
Oh, really?
Olivia sort of thing.
Right.
But...
Well, anyway.
That'd have been good.
Hey, does anybody want to win any money?
The 25 £25,000 box. Radio X.
Welcome to the box. Captain does not know where the switch is to make the box appear. James hadn't left it in the handover notes.
Where's James's bag?
So instead, let's play Hot Lap Dancing Lovelies. I'm joking, of course. It's that. Oh no, it should be attached to that.
Oh no.
Oh,
James is trying to sabotage
is
me.
he taking it with him, Joe?
Is he taking his smoke as well?
I don't know where anything is. I don't know where.
Oh, yes, that's very important. The cover is...
No, don't worry
Doesn't
about
matter. Doesn't matter. We'll find it for later.
All right.
£25,000 in the box. All right, so this is now as things start to get really serious because we're on day 22 today of the box. We've been given a certain amount of clues. We've had 20 different guesses. 21 guesses. And we now know, glasses on, that the correct artist to unlock the box to win £25,000, we know it's not a one-word artist. It's not a British act. We do know they're a band. And now we know from yesterday they are an American band. An American band that is not one word. That's the correct artist to open the box. Yes, but which one? Well, we've had a few, so we know it's not Captain's favourite Blink-182. We know it's not the Black Keys. We know it's not Kings of Leon. But who do you think is the act that will unlock the box and win you £25,000? If you get on the radio today to play, we'll give you £1,000 just for having a go. That's right. Seems to be the only competition on the radio where if you get it wrong, we'll give you £1,000 and send you on your way.
It's good of us, actually, isn't it? Yeah. We're kind of rewarding failure in a good way.
Bullseye, you just got your BFH.
That's it. You did.
Your bus fare home.
I've had a lovely day, Jim.
So, I have a qualifying question. If you want to be on the radio today after 8 o'clock playing for £25,000, the least you'll walk away with is £1,000. So, here is your question. In the 1997 box office triumph Titanic, who played the character of Jack? In the 1997 film Titanic, who played the character of Jack? I need a text from you. The text has to start with the word box and then the answer. And you send it to 83936. So it's got to say box, answer, send it to 83936. Not WhatsApp, not anything else. And it has to start with the word box. So text, box, followed by the name of the person who played Jack in Titanic from 97. So you write box, you write your answer, you send it to 83936. That text will cost you £2 plus your standard network rate, but the least you'll get from this game is £1,000 today. You must be available to answer your phone when we close the lines at 8 this morning. You need to be 18 or over and live in Great Britain. Full terms, conditions and on entry details are at radiox.co.uk.
The £25,000 box. Radio X.
All right, so while you're doing that and you are getting ready to try and win some money, let's go back to Hot Lap Dancing Lovelies. And please welcome contestant number 1, Melody. Melody is from Cirencester and she's studying governmental politics. She's 5'1" and clearly not tall enough to be a catwalk model, and so she's doing this instead while she tries to make enough money to open up her own horse sanctuary.
I knew you were going to say horse. I don't know why.
No, that's why.
Why?
Because I met years ago when I lived in a world that may have incorporated from time to time said establishments.
Yes.
I genuinely met a woman
who was saving up money to run a horse sanctuary.
She said, I am basically doing this because I want to open up my own horse sanctuary.
Oh, wow. And has she opened up her
We didn't stay in touch, Tom. It doesn't work like that.
Are you now pen pals? I mean,
no, but I would love to know.
Yeah.
And this will be years ago.
If Chardonnay's listening, get in touch because, we want to know whether the horse thing worked out.
I also once met somebody whose name was something like Chardonnay or Melody or Angel or something. And we got chatting and they said, it's not my real name, by the way.
Really?
I went, Chardonnay, you are kidding me, Sid. And I'm Emma. And I'm like, well, secretly, nice to meet you.
Yeah.
By the way, I may as well confess, I'm not a dirty old businessman either.
My actual name is Chris.
I'm drunk and my friend dragged me along. Yeah. I'll be honest, I didn't put up a massive fight.
No.
What a shame this jingle's coming to a close shortly.
I know, there's a lot to unpick, isn't there?
Well, listen, as you're producing the show today, I can talk about this after the news.
No?
I've got so many stories.
I'd rather not.
You wait till you find out that
the singing's coming in.
They changed the rules about nudity. I'll do it after the news. Bye.
The Chris Moyles Show.